we save the day. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together.
Hey, hello, good morning. It's almost noon, I guess. It's 20 to almost lunchtime. Why do I come here on lunchtime? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to David's Dungeon? No, Deals with David. How you doing, everybody? Thanks for being here. You want to see a cool magic trick? Watch this. I'm going to show you a really cool magic trick. See these glasses? Watch these glasses. Watch them disappear. Look at that. They're gone. They're part of the brick wall now. my green cloth. Isn't that neat? If I put it on my head. There I can go. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Okay, I'm a bit of a clown. What can I say? How you doing today, everybody? Nice to be back. I'm really enjoying Amazon Live. I love coming here and talking to you folks, even though we don't know each other, or maybe some of you are back here or have joined the community. I would love for you to be a part of this community. I'm live here like 4 days a week and like 8 times a week, 4 days a week. So morning and evening. Tuesdays is always morning and then afternoon. I'm a little bit late. I normally like to start at 10:30, but I had other appointments, so I'll be here for till about 1 o'clock today. Then I'll take a break and come back around 3. Tuesday nights are my motorcycle group ride nights, so I have to have that. I gotta have that. Get the music going. I got my tea with honey. My green, oh yeah, you won't be able to see that because it's green. You would, gotta find my glasses. Oh, what's the chat saying? Hey, would you look at that? My favorite time of the day. Oh, hey, Brian, how are you, buddy? Good to have you. Good to have you here. Yeah, I'm a little late today, but I had another appointment. I had some college stuff to do. How did you make out with your game? What was it called again? Oh, I'm losing connection here. I would love to have one Amazon Live where everything works. Oh, there we go. Unable to send. How come? What's going on here? Alrighty. Ark, I did manage to build that mech I was talking about. Oh, okay, cool. That's part of the game you're talking about. I thought you were talking about in real life you were building this mech suit. Which, it could happen, right? Could happen. Well, we're going to be talking about some computers today. But before I do, I wanted to, and you know, I know there's a lot of the same products here. I try to have some popular products that work really well for live streaming, but then I add in some new products. We're going to get into some new products today. But I did want to point out, well, I pull it up on my other screen here. Oh, I want to sneeze, I think. Been thinking about sneezing for a while. Yeah, the Blue Yeti. Let's get it up here. Blue Yeti microphone is on sale. this is normally like $129.99, and they've got it on sale right now. Likely because the Blue Yeti X is now available. I hope they don't discontinue this one though, because it's still a really good microphone. It is an Amazon's choice, but it is on sale. So you're saving like 10% right now. That's a great deal. When these first came out, they were like $179, and they're $129. Now they're down another 10% off. So if you're thinking about getting a Blue Yeti, or you're thinking about getting yourself a microphone for your live streaming or your YouTube videos, or even voiceover, whatever you're looking to record, you won't go wrong with the Blue Yeti, and you really can't go wrong at that price point. So I just wanted to, pardon me, bring that up. Oh, what's this? I got it. Mute. How to make a WordPress website. Don't care. I do need to go over. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. So what's the game today, Brad? Mind on my money and my money on my mind. Share. What is going on here? There we go. Trying to find my... Everybody keeps moving stuff around. You like that music? Yeah, that's Harris Heller's Streambeat music. It's on Spotify. Copyright free. That's why I use it. And he gets like pennies a day, but if you get enough people playing your music, you get a few bucks. All right. So yeah, the Blue Yeti microphone on sale today. I don't know how it looks. It just came on, like I noticed it last night, so thought I'd mention that for everyone that's here. Great microphone. Okay, now let's get back to... Now these are really cool. I have not talked and spoken about these yet. And I don't have them yet. I've used them. A friend of mine has them, and I've used them, and I thought about getting one for myself. The problem that I have is I already have, like, you know, I got all kinds of microphones and stuff. So, I mean, to work for me. So for me to buy this, it'd be like, well, it's just a different way of doing it. I mean, what I really do like about this, the 2.4 gigahertz wireless lav mics, the Saramonic Blink 500. Saramonic, great company for audio gear, mixers, microphones, etc. What they've done here, 2 transmitters with battery free, plug and play, USB Type-C for Samsung. You can also get the USB Lightning, or the Lightning adapter to work on iPhone. But what's nice is the receiver there is that yellow part. That yellow thing there is the receiver. You just plug that into your phone, and then you got microphones going. It's really cool. It's really slick. And I've been debating for a while. I should just buy them. I should just do it. Maybe I should buy a new iPad because this one doesn't like to cooperate. There we go. And they have their own built-in microphones, which is cool. But you also have lavalier microphones that you can plug in as well. But Ceramonic makes great products. And you can see there it is. Just plugs into the end of your phone and you clip it on and you got a microphone. And this one's too. So if you're a vlogger or you're doing interviews a lot, you just, here you go, clip that on you, plug it in, away we go, right? There's no running the wires through and all that stuff. Now the only downside to this type of thing, if you look like it's clipped onto a shirt, so you got this thing clipped onto your shirt, kind of, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to order them just yet, but I do, just because I've got a whole bunch of microphones already. But I do have a friend of mine that uses it, and he says these things are awesome, really good. So that being said, we go over to Boya. You'll see, and I've got them here. Oh, I said I was going to have them ready. Yeah, here we go. Going to need a bigger table. These Boya microphones. Boya Boya. That's terrible. Dad joke. Want me to tell a bad dad joke? It's too bad it wasn't like Twitch where you could like pay to donate stuff. Here, I'll bring it up on the product cam. Whoops. There we go. So the Boya microphone, well actually let's make that bigger. Let's do it like that. So this Boya microphone setup, this works great as well too. But you know, technology keeps getting better and better and better. But the Boya, for the price of them for 2 lav mics, I mean, you look at this here and then you look at the Ceramonic, like this is $179 and the Ceramonics are $219, right? So this is probably a little more into most people's budgets. Really nice and light. Now that being said, I don't have the battery in right now, but it's AAA battery, so there's not much more weight added there. And you can see it just fits right in the palm of my hand. They're super small, which is nice. But it's dual lav, right? You get all the cables to, you know, plug into whatever you're working with. If it's a smartphone with a 3.5mm jack, great. And if not, then you can purchase, you know, adapters. This is for iPhone Lightning, right? So it would just be this. And what I will say about Apple, sometimes you can get third-party gear that works, but just go with what works. Just go with Apple stuff, right? So one receiver, it's volume built right into it, which is nice because then you don't need a mixer, right? Sometimes it's nice to plug these into a mixer and then you can have control of the volume. You've got control over the volume right here. So they built right an on-off switch right there. These are easy to pair. You basically just plug them in. And then if you look on the side, just press a button to pair. It's pretty simple. Now they put quite a bit of thought into these because, you know, you can have your line out and your headphone. So if you're the producer or whatever and you want to monitor the sound, you simply plug your 3.5mm headphone in there. But the line out would be like if I had this plugged into a computer, I could be recording all the voice into a computer, for example, or into another iPhone, right? So maybe you want to use the audio for like a podcast later or something like that and repurpose your content. And then here on the transmitter, same thing. microphone in, but align it so you could actually plug in a 3.5 millimeter from, say, like an iPhone or whatever device, and play music and transmit it. Right? How cool is that? And there's a hot shoe if you want to attach that onto a hot shoe device. Got your clips and your windscreens, and of course the lav mics. Let's get one out here. Good quality microphones too, not cheap. They also made it like a good length, like they're, you know, that's a pretty good length. You know. So it just clips onto the side here, and away you go. So of course you get two. The difference also though being that you have to use the lav mics. Whereas with the Saramonic, if you forgot your lav mic or didn't want to use it, you can just clip it on, right? Whereas these, you got to use the lav mics. And they built a nice little extra pocket in here to keep everything structured well together. I always look at design, right? You know, how do the cables fit into the box, everything. And the box, weather resistant, solid. You know, it's got resistance fiber on it there. So, I mean, neither one is bad. I do think if I had to make a choice, I'd probably go with Saramonic just because it's a little newer technology. And if I happen to forget a lav mic or lose them, because you do misplace them. You know, like this one, I leave lying here in my studio all the time. It's right there. So if it's going missing, I'm calling my son and going, "What'd you do?" But when you get a good solid case for something, and neither one's bad. I think the Saramonic is just a little more convenient, right? But that being said, with the Saramonic, if you buy the USB-C version, like let's go back here for a minute. So if you buy this USB-C version, it's only going to work on, you know, Type-C, Samsung, etc. If you buy the one for specifically iOS, it's only going to work on iOS. At least with the Boya, you've got the compatible cables. It'll work on any device. So, you know, convenience, one device, not as convenient, but will work and works on all devices. I guess that's kind of the weight balance there, right? You got to take a look at. So, but both good products. The Shure Beta 58, let me get to it here. Shure Beta 58, this is a great microphone for, works with XLR cables. If you don't know what XLR cables, here I can, let's pull that up and show you. Right, the 3-prong, that's called an XLR cable. So the Shure 58 works with that. Shure makes great microphones. It'd be nice if one microphone did it all. Like the Blue Yeti does do a lot of different things. But I have my Blue Yeti for my talk show, and then over here in my other studio I actually have my Shure, this microphone, the Shure Beta 58, onto a boom mic, and this is what I use for doing my voiceovers when I have a voice. This is why I'm drinking tea with honey. It's supposed to be the best for you. Yeah, I use this for my voiceovers, but it's great for singing. A lot of bands use this a lot. I did use it for karaoke in the day. I stopped using them just because karaoke people tend to, you know, they get drinking in the bars or whatever. They tend to drop microphones, and this is not one that I want to drop. But the Shure Beta 58, you know, it's a $150 microphone, so you don't want people dropping them. So I used a little less expensive, but great sounding. They're just a really popular microphone for vocals. If you talk to any musician who's working, say, hey, do you use Shure Beta microphones? They'll be like, oh yeah, right? You know, they've heard of them at least. So if you want a really good quality specifically for vocals, that's the one to use. That's the one to use. All right, I brought this in because this is a really cool device. Well, it's a cool device if you have a garage like me. The MyQ Smart Garage Door Opener, made by Chamberlain, so it works with Chamberlain. What this does, it allows you to connect this to your garage door opener. I have a different version of this, but same idea, same concept. So I can actually now open and close my garage from my phone by talking to Siri. I could also connect it to, what's her name? The other one, the Echo Dot girl. And it also works with Hey Goo. I believe this one also works with Hey Goo. Should make sure. But it's really cool to be able to, you know, I get in my van as I'm walking out the door. I say, hey, so-and-so, open, right? And by the time I get out there, the garage door is already open. And I've always got my phone, so I don't have to go looking for a controller. Because it was either in the vehicle, but in mine, because you parked in the garage, it was like, well, I had to bring in the controller with me so that I could open the garage door when I went out. And then I had to remember to bring it back in, and then it'll be like, oh crap, I forgot to go back in because I got to close. Anyway, it's so much nicer to be able to talk to your AI devices or your phone, and definitely the phone, because the other nice thing is if somebody were to come by and I left something in the garage for them, they could call me and I could say, oh yeah, sure, and I'll open up the garage door for them. Or I could even give access to other people. You can give temporary access, guests you can give access. This one actually, and this is really interesting. This is where we're going. You get new free in-garage delivery with Key by Amazon. It's only available in selected areas, but it's an Amazon Key promo. So I guess you got to trust Amazon, which I would. You can give Amazon access to your garage, but it's all monitored and secure and everything. So, and you get notified when somebody opens up the garage door. That's the other nice thing about this. So if Jason, my son, comes over and I'm not here and he opens the garage door, it's like, it says garage door opened. You can also set it so that if after a certain length of time, like, because I've done it, come in the house and forgot to close the garage door, left it open all night. Thankfully, nothing's been stolen. It's happened a few times. You can set it so that it automatically closes after like 20 minutes or 30 minutes or something like that. Now, what if you're out working in the garage and you want to keep it open all the time? It's real simple. You just open up the app and you just temporarily disable it. So it's really got, and for like 30 bucks. For like 30 bucks. And these are really neat items. Now, you want to make sure it's compatible with your system. And compare, where is it? Oh, now there's a newer version of it. Let's take a look at that. Did I shut the garage? No worry. Open or close your garage from anywhere. Yeah, it's the free app for iPhone or Android. Give access to family or friends. You can set schedules too. Receive real-time notifications. Yeah, that's cool. Conveniently get your Amazon packages delivered inside your garage with Key by Amazon and Garage Delivery. And it's free for Prime members. Enhance your smart home experience. Yeah, it's just a really cool, and this one's white, so I don't know what's newer about it. Open and close from anywhere. Yeah, schedule your door to close at a specific time. Oh yeah, there's all the compatibilities. That's what I was looking for. So it works with Chamberlain, Craftsman, LiftMaster, Genie, overhead door, Rayner, Wayne, Dalton, Stanley. All the mains, right? And no more worrying about where the controller is, right? There's some trust into it, right? I mean, you know, like my wife was like, I don't want that hooked up to Alexa. Because what if somebody breaks into her house and they say, hey, but if they've broken into the house, they're probably not getting to the garage in time. And if they've broken into the house and they get, like, whatever, like, I don't know, I don't worry about that. I put my trust in these devices. Some would say I shouldn't, but it is an Amazon Choice product as well, which means, it's a good quality product. And Amazon's done their due diligence to check out the product and the company behind it in order to put their Amazon's Choice symbol beside it. So super convenient. Yes, there's an app for that. All right. Well, for those of you just joining, hello and welcome to Deals with David. I appreciate you stopping by. What are you shopping for? You're looking around and here you are. You see me. What is it you're looking for? Is there something particular in the carousel that you want to see me talk about? Let me know. We'll pull it up right away. Or maybe there's another product that you don't see in the carousel and you're like, hey, I'm really curious about that. Yesterday we had our friend Meki was in here and they were asking about computer PC for gaming and streaming. So we did that. So I'm happy to answer any questions you might be thinking about, or if you got questions about a product or whatever. Let's pull it up on the screen here together and see what we can learn together. Yeah, don't forget to hover over the screen and just click that follow button for me. I'm on my way to, I need 1,918 more followers to get to my goal of 2,000. I'm at 82 right now. I think that's the right math. Is that the right math? Yeah. So I'm trying to get to 2,000 followers by September 1st. So if you like me and you like what you see here in the broadcast, please consider following here to support the channel. All right. So speaking of computers, let's get into that today. Now, the thing about computers is there's so many different choices out there, different hardware, different companies. There's this graphics card and that graphics card, and there's AMD and there's Intel. And my goodness, what's the difference between the two? And how do I make up my mind? And what do you prefer? You experienced folks out there. Brad, are you experienced at this? AMD or Intel? What do you prefer? I'd love to know your thoughts about AMD or Intel in the chat. Let's get a conversation going about that and have some fun with us here on Deals with David. I'm David Burrows, your official Amazon influencer, at least for this channel. And while you're here, I'd love to have you stay here the whole time, but there are a lot of great Amazon influencers on Amazon Live, so make sure you're checking that out. And when you see somebody at the bottom of a product page talking, click on them, see what's going on. Some of the things we're going to be talking about today. Today's deals, we'll be dealing with computers. So we're going to get into that next. And I'm going to talk some more about two-way radios, or ham radios specifically. I've got some portable radios that I own and use. I'm a ham radio operator. And if you're not a ham radio operator, you can use these for just family communication as well. So we'll be talking about that. And we've got some routers that we'll be getting into. And I also want to know, what are you looking for? Talk to me in the chat. Tell me, what products are you looking for that you're kind of searching out and trying to find the right one that works for you? Let me know. We might have it here. And if it's not in the carousel, we'll pull it up on the product page and again, have a conversation together about what you're looking for. Maybe, it never hurts to have a second, third, fourth. I always say there's 26 letters to the alphabet for a reason, right? So welcome to Deals with David. And let me know where you're watching from. What part of the world? I know where Bradley is. He's right down the street from me, I think. This is funny. I know you can't even see that, right? Ooh. Oh, it's not bad. It's just pink. But it's actually green. I gotta like dance on my head. Oh, what's this? If I put that on. Oh no, we don't want that. So I gotta like dance on my head to get Click the follow. Click the follow. I'll do anything for a follow. Well, almost. All right. Let's talk computers. The CyberPower PC computers, the gaming computers, have become very popular on Amazon, and they're very popular with a lot of the Amazon Live creators here as well. And the reason is they're just such good quality, well built, with quality products, and you just get really good value for your money. So let's go over to this one. This one starts around, this one's at $19.79. So this is like the top notch. If I were gonna get a computer for heavy gaming, like Call of Duty type stuff, like there's a lot of graphics going on the screen, and I was gonna live stream to say like Twitch or YouTube, I would get into this if it was in my budget. You can do that with, you can do it with less, but I think you get bored very quickly. I think a lot of it has to do too, like how serious of a gamer are you? Are you willing to deal with a little bit of lag? Or are you wanting top-notch pro, although I want the best of the best? You can still spend way more than this, but this is a really good start to a computer. The CyberPower PC Gamer Supreme Liquid Cooled. Why would you need a computer to be liquid cooled? Well, if you don't know, things can work really hard. The harder things work, it's kind of like you. My dad always said, the harder you work, you sweat more, right? All right. And then after a while, and if you get too hot, what do? You break down. So that's why every once in a while you drink some water. Well, the same concept here. This CyberPower PC has liquid cooling in it. It has got some kick-ass processing going on here. It's got the AMD Ryzen 7. It's a 3800X, 3.9. I want to buy this computer. 3.9 gigahertz GeForce RTX 3060. Wow. This is like top-notch, one of the latest cards from NVIDIA, which are hard to get. You can't even buy them individually. 12 gigabytes on board on this graphics card. That's huge. 16 gigabyte DDR4 memory. So you got 16 gigabytes of memory. Lots of people are doing it with 8, but you got one terabyte SSD. So it's a digital hard drive, so super fast access. And Wi-Fi ready and Windows 10 home version. This is like a super ninja. I have an i7, like an Intel. This is a better graphics card. This is way better than what I've got. Well, way better. It's better. And you know what's really cool? Here's what's really cool. I should be showing you, I guess. What's really cool, it's got pretty lights, pretty RGB lights, which will make it go way faster. Disclaimer, I'm being sarcastic. But RGB lights are important. If you want things to look cool, you gotta have the RGB lights, right? So yeah, it's got USB 3.0 ports, which is great. How many has it got? It's 2? Oh, 6 USB 3s. Oh wow, 3.1. 7.1 audio channel. Oh, that's great sound. Liquid cooling, tempered glass side case, custom RGB case lighting. It comes with a keyboard and an RGB 7-color gaming mouse. Here's one of the best parts of these CyberPower. There, we'll do that. Maybe that'll convince people to go, what is that guy doing? I'll get that unmute and go watch him. 1-year parts and labor and free lifetime tech support. I don't know about you, but you're gonna probably have a problem with your computer at some point. They're just technological farts. And you're gonna need to call somebody. So you can, I don't know if it's phone or email or whatever, but any type of lifetime technical support to help you out. And 1-year parts and labor. That is really super awesome. More product details. card is dedicated. What is it? Card description dedicated. Oh yeah, graphics card RAM size 12 gigabytes. That's super awesome. It has two 2.0 USB ports and 6 through. You got like 8 USB ports. That's one thing I don't like about my computer, my son built. It's only got like, I could use more USB ports. DDR4 RAM. Wow. This is a great PC. So that would be like my, out of the ones I'm going to talk about today, if I was going to go right to the top, that would be the one. Just under $2,000, and it'll work. You'll have it for a while, I would say. I would say you'll be able to keep up for a while. I say that. I mean, I find myself like, I've got 3 computers. I have my Hewlett Packard that I had for probably 5 years. I still have it. It doesn't do much. It just kind of sits there. It could do more. And then I have my AMD, which I use for my audio station, and then I have my other desktop for my live streaming and everything else, my work computer. Should I? I'm thinking of buying one. Well, I've got some more projects on the way. I have to I don't know, do I have to justify it to my wife? Not really, but she's gonna ask. Yeah, I'm gonna look at, I wonder what it is in Canadian. Where is my, there it is. Let's see if I can find it. Cyber Power PC Gamer Supreme Liquid Cool Gaming PC. That's probably it there. Wow. AMD Ryzen 7. Yeah, that's the one there. One left in stock in Canada. What's the price? Oops. One left in stock. See all buying options. Really? Oh no, I'm in America, that's why. Whoopsies. I was like, really? It's the same price? I wish! If I could spell. Cyber Power PC. Whoops. PC. Supreme. See, there's an Intel Core i7. I think that's it. I think that's the same one. Look, go Core i7, 16 GB. That's pretty close. Nope. $9,800? No, $3,800. What if I type that in? there, I think. VR gaming PC, liquid cool Intel Core i9. Wow. No, I'm sticking with it. Stop it, David. I don't need another computer just now. But great unit for sure. If you can get that going, man, that's a really nice computer. And you'll be able to live stream and play your games all at the same time. Definitely for sure. How did I get kicked out of there? Now, if that's not quite in your budget, this is a good place to start. I talked to Meki yesterday, one of our regular followers here, and the time's just flying by. This CyberPower PC Gamer Master Gaming PC, this is the AMD Ryzen, so it's certainly not as fast as the other one we were just talking about, but AMD Ryzen 3 still really awesome at 3.6 gigahertz. So you're doing pretty good for speed. And then the GeoForce GT 1030, great, still good graphics card. What you're sacrificing here on the graphics card really is less memory, because I think what did the other one have? It had 12 gigabytes of graphics card memory, and you got 2 here. Processors are certainly important. It's kind of a balance between processors and graphics cards. You're definitely sacrificing memory on the graphics card here. So it depends what you're playing. You could probably still do like Call of Duty, but it won't be as smooth as if you were to go with the super liquid cooled one, right? 8 gigabyte DDR4, 240 gigabyte SSD, and so you're still getting the digital hard drive, but you're getting a 2 terabyte hard drive, so lots of space. Wi-Fi and Windows 10. So here's what I look at in computers. It's like, what's its purpose for, and what in the computer do I need to make that work? So you could do video editing with this, but if you really wanted smooth, super fast, no problems video editing, then you'd be going with the other one, right? Do you need 2 terabyte? Like the other one doesn't. It only has it has a 1 terabyte digital, but that's all it has. Whereas this one has 2 terabyte hard drive, which means that it doesn't access the hard drive as fast. How fast you need to be, right? If that's not important, then you got more space here. And you've also got 244 gig for super fast access. So you can put your games on there, etc., or vice versa. Anyway, so you really just have to balance that out. And then what's your budget, really, at the end of the day, right? So my dad always said, what do you want? You want a Volkswagen or a Ferrari, right? But don't try to take the Volkswagen and race at NASCAR, because you get kicked, you get beat up, right? This is kind of the same thing with computers. Don't buy this and expecting to do really well with virtual reality. It's not built for that. You'll lose, right? So you really got to think about all that stuff when you're trying to decide. And I know it's tough, right? Like you got to really try to figure it out. Oh, there's Meki. Meki, I was just talking about you. I was just talking about how you were here yesterday and we were trying to help you out with a computer. And if you were just here a moment ago, I also came across this CyberPower PC. So I'll show you again. This was really cool. The Supreme Liquid Cooled Gaming PC. This is super kick butt. I think this was more than what you were looking for. Like you were looking around $1,100. Did you decide on a computer? Oop, running out of tea. But good to have you back, Mickey. Yeah, I was talking about you behind your back, but it was in a good way. All right, and then we spoke about this yesterday too. The Acer Nitro 5 gaming laptop. So if you want some portability in your gaming, which some do, this is 9th generation Intel Core i5 9300. Nothing wrong with that. NVIDIA GeForce, NVIDIA great graphics card. Full HD IPS display. 8 gigabyte DDR4 RAM, 250. Oh, how much is on the GTX 1650? It doesn't say how much memory is on the, but it's got 256 SSD, right? Okay, Wi-Fi 6, which is the latest, and it'll work with Alexa too. That's cool. I don't know if she just heard me. So again, you got to kind of balance. What is it for? Do you want a Volkswagen or a Ferrari, or maybe something in between? Yeah, I showed you a couple. Which were you talking about? The Cyber Power PC Gamer at 769, or the other one that we looked at? I showed you a few. I'm just curious for my own sake. So if you want some portability, this is the laptop. A lot of Amazon Live creators talking about this laptop, made by Acer, great quality product, strong company, right? So, and I believe this also gives you more product details. Woo. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right on. Well, I hope that works out for you. I'll be curious to have you come back and tell me about it when you get it all set up and going. I didn't know I could do that. There we go. Yeah, and you can always expand on the memory too. If you find you need more of something, I always say start with expanding the memory to like 16 gig, right? Cool. I'm excited for you, man. Right on. All right. And if you're going to be gaming, Becky, I don't know if you've got headphones yet, but let me tell you about these headphones. I love these headphones. And I surprisingly don't use them as often as I should. They're more for gaming. Well, it's always because I got them over here for demonstration too. But Razer makes great products. They make chairs, they make mice, keyboards, a whole bunch of stuff, and headphones. The Razer Neri Ultimate Wireless, and they're not lying, that's what they're called, they're Ultimate. 7.1 surround sound in this gaming headset. Now and the THX audio, which is just super wow audio. It will it'll just change the way you look at gaming or listen to gaming. This one has the Chroma RGB. Can you change the color on it? I think you can. Soft cloud. Oh, I didn't know I could do that with this. I'm going to have to look into that. Chroma. I did not know that. I didn't know. Let's figure that out. Chroma. Razer Chroma. I wonder if is that the App Store? I think mine will do it too. It's the same model, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it totally is. For the headphones, the DT990 Pro. I love these razor. Razer Chroma RGB. There it is. Oh, this. I think I did know I could do this, but I forgot. If that makes sense. DT990 Pro. Oh, wow. But these are wired though, right? These are wireless. I can't compare because I don't have any experience with that, but I can tell you, I friggin' love these razors, man. I love them. But let's. I'm gonna turn them on. The give me a better view of that. What I really like about them, besides the sound, is the liquid cool. I don't know what they call them. They're liquid gel. Oh, where is it? Back there. It says it here somewhere. Gaming compatibility, people, yeah, soft cloth cushions with cooling gel. So you know sometimes like these other ones here, like these are $20 ones, right? So the material here, I was wearing them earlier. After a while you get all kind of sticky on your ears and itchy and sweaty. You won't get that problem with these razors. They're super comfortable. Now, like a lot of headphones where you pull this out to extend it, you don't need to. It's already maxed out here. But then this part right here fits to the form of your head all the way around. And you might think we just have a round head, but we might have bumps in there. Like I got a bump up there and over here, like, you know, and I have a large, I have a large head. My helmet for my motorcycle is 4X. So I have a hard time wearing hats and even headphones. The ones that I have where I can just adjust them, clicking out and in, you know, that might be too small or too big. Not this is. Look at this. Let me just show you. Oh yeah, it's just so awesome. And then the microphone's right here. Just pull that out, and it's nice and flexible. Right. So if you just want to use them for headphones, you can just put that away. It's gone. And the Bluetooth fits right in the bottom here. Just pop that out. Right. So if you're going to use it on multiple devices, you'll never lose that little thing. Just put it right in there. The other thing I like is it has 2 volume controls. So if you're like, you want to set the volume, if you're in a game and you want to adjust the volume of the game, but you're in a game and you're talking in the game or maybe in Discord, you can set different volume levels, right, to suit you. Super comfortable, super comfortable. And they're on sale right now, 15% off. They're regularly $199. That's when I got them. They were $199. I just love them. It's got a built-in mute button. So you can actually, and if you want to use wired, if for some reason they died on you, which I don't know why they would, they get how many hours? I forget. Like a whole bunch. This is the classic black version. I don't think there is any sound isolation over here. It's like multiple hours. I thought it showed it. I don't know exactly how many hours, but a whole bunch. I think I read it on the box. But I want to try to, okay, so I'm going to turn these on, which is right here. Come here. Okay, so we're on. I didn't even know. Look at that. Okay, this excites me. I'd like to have it set so you guys can see that. but it won't stay without me. Stay. Sit, Ubu. Is it going to stay? Would like to use Bluetooth. Okay. Add your first Chroma device. Razer Kraken. Sure. Searching for your headset. We couldn't find. Add new device. Maybe I don't have the right one. Couldn't find your device. Well, that doesn't make sense. I wonder if it has to be plugged into FAQ. It's Razer Kraken. That's not the one I want. Let's go back. ChromaSync. Razer Audio. Just type Razer. This will be Razer using Razer Chroma. Let's just go with Razer. Razer Chroma RGB, Prank, Razer Hammerhead, Razer Game Deals, Razer. What if I type Razer Nari? It says it should work with Razer Chroma RGB. So maybe I'm just stupid. Add new device. Plus. I'm gonna have to sit down and read that. Oh, I'm not even on right now. What's going on? Got tired of trying, maybe? I wonder. Bluetooth on. Bluetooth settings. Miscellaneous. David TV. Well, that's really interesting. I didn't know it could do that, but I have to figure that out. So we won't make you wait for that. This also has HyperSense technology. So when you're playing the game, you'll feel the vibrations, you know, the gunshots. And even when I play Railroad Empire, you can feel the train coming. It's really good. I just love them. Best headphones, mic. Yeah, best ever. I just love them. If I had to pick to spend $200 on headphones, this would be my choice. That's all I can tell you. Shut that off. All right. And then I'm going to spend some time tonight trying to figure out how to do that. But there they are, the Razer Nari Ultimate Wireless. And then, of course, if you would rather just spend $20, you can do that too. These Banggood G9000 gaming headsets. Listen, you definitely get what you pay for. Are these crap? No, but if you could feel like, you know, they're plastic, right? But it's hard, flexible plastic. The sound's decent, right? This is apples and oranges here, folks. Like, you can't compare these at all to the razors I just spoke about. Like it's night and day. Like you won't get any Hypersense technology or anything like that. You know, I was wearing these earlier for like a Zoom call, and you know, 15 minutes in, I was like, oh, that's itchy on my ear and sweaty, and you know. So, but that being said, they do work well. Comes with the adapter, so if you're going to use it on a computer, or if you take that off, you can just plug them directly into a smartphone device, right? So that's cool. It does have its own built-in volume control right in line, which is good, and a built-in mute switch. That's handy as well. And then if you plug these in to a battery, I got the PowerAd 20,000 milliamp battery here, and then I don't know how well you can see that. We're lit up, so that's cool. Here's what I recommend these for. If you're going to be really rough with them, this would be your pair. But maybe you've got young kids or young grandkids, and they're getting into the gaming thing, and kids get really hard on their toys, right? Then if you spend $20 on these and they do happen to break, it was $20, right? They are adjustable, right? So the microphone is adjustable and can be put out of the way if you're just using it as headphones. They are comfortable on the head. They've got the cushion at the top, right? They are just the simple, you know, how to adjustable make these fit. They're $20, right? And they're actually regularly $49.99, so they're 60% off today. But again, I would, if you're a serious gamer, like if you're spending the money on the computer, you might as well spend the money on the headphones. If you're a serious gamer, you're going to be in front of the computer for any length of time. This is probably not the way to go. It will work, so if it's your budget, it gets you started for sure. But the razors are definitely my biggest recommendation. So Meki, did I just make it more difficult for you to decide? Give you more options? I've never heard of the 990s that you spoke about, so maybe I should check those out. Would I be taken away from... I did that backwards. Alright, there we go. Bangu! I need a new chair. Squeaky chair. You like the black edition, eh? Okay, cool. Wow, we're almost 1:45. Look at that. All right, I want to get into some more tech deals that are going to be coming up. And well, they're deals right now, but I'll have this hopefully by the end of the week, but definitely in the next week, I would say. You know, routers are like computers. It's like, how do you decide which one's going to work best for your purpose? And you can spend a lot of time looking around, right? So I've always been partial to TP-Link. I use them now. But the Encatus Wi-Fi 6 router, the company reached out to me and said, hey, we've got this new router and we really want to get it out there. Will you talk about it? And I don't just talk about any product, right? Now, full disclosure, I've not used this product yet. They haven't paid me to talk about it. When it arrives, I'll be hooking it up, I'll be testing it, and then if it still fits into what I'm looking to do, I will bring it here. And I expect that I will, because I've had a lot of conversations with the company, and they've set the bar high, and I just feel confident. You know, when you're talking to somebody sometime, you can just like tell if they're sincere or they're full of it, right? And they're very confident in their product, so that excites me. The Encatus Wi-Fi 6 router. AX1800, 1.8 gigabytes per second speed. And they're boasting it covers 2,100 square feet. That's a big place. And that you can connect 40 devices to it. 40 devices. Let's switch that up. Connecting 40 devices to a router, that's a lot of weight to put on a router for sure. Now, that being said, it doesn't take long to connect 40 devices. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3 iPads right here in front of me. So that's 3. I got a camera here, 4, camera 5. My phone is 6. PC 7. 4 Alexas, that's 11. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wow, like I've got another probably 10 Wi-Fi. I got probably close to 20 devices, right? And the more we add with all this wireless lighting and everything, the more you're gonna need. So 40 devices is pretty awesome. So I'm excited to be getting this. Again, the 1.8 gigabyte speed with Wi-Fi 6, like ideal totally for 4K streaming, gaming, and downloading. Well, we'll see. I do a lot of live streaming, like outside of the house, like live stream events and stuff. And wow, oh, this is super on sale right now. It's $89.95 with the deal. It's $57.06, and then if you oh, look at that, you're saving 32%, and then click the coupon, you get another 5% off. Wow. They really are pushing these out there, man. Another 5% off, 32. This is like 42% off for a router. Wow. Let's do this. Really mess with people. Check out the deals. Wow. That's huge savings. That is 47% off. Well, 90. Yeah, wow. Fantastic. I can't wait to get this here in my hand. And if that's not enough, they also have Wi-Fi extenders as well. So this Wi-Fi extender will add another 1,200 square feet. So if you're not covering your 2,100 square feet, you can add another 1,200 square feet, and it will add up to 25 devices. This is awesome. I wonder if that would work in my van. I have like mobile internet and I have a router in there. Let's check that out. If you like the music, check it out on Spotify. It's Harris Heller. Copyright free music. Yep. So really excited to get these, hopefully by the end of the week. Maybe I'll get surprised and it'll show up today. All right. Okay, I'm really excited for this one as well. And this is why, another reason why I'm not buying the Saramonic right now. Saramonic's great, don't get me wrong, but it's just a matter of, do I need? This is coming my way as well. Hollyland Lark 150 wireless lav microphone, 2.4 gigahertz, dual channel. So 2 people. And it comes with a charging case. This is really unique. Like the Boya, I love them, but they work on AA or AAA batteries and you've got to replace them. The other thing that the Boya doesn't have that this does that I really like, and it sounds like a tiny little thing, but it's a battery indicator. How long before my battery dies, right? On the Boyas, you don't know if you've used them a bunch and you're like, oh, I used them 3 times, should be okay. And then all of a sudden, like in the middle of the broadcast, you're losing, right? So at least with this and the charging, it goes right in the chair. It's got its own nice little case. It's a charging case as well for the receiver and the transmitters. And it has a battery indicator on it. So you'll know, like, you know, great for mobile vlogging. That's what I'm going to use it here, but I'm looking forward to using it on my mobile. And look how tiny that is. Like it's, does it even say? So 20 mini size Highland was designed a small bird with lightweight volume. 37 by 37 by 17.5 millimeters. That's so small. Mono mode, safety track mode, and stereo mode. I don't know what safety track mode is. Safety track mode is that right channel is 6 dB less than left channel, so that audio can be used when there is crackling. Oh. 18 hours. Saying 18 hours of battery. So I go live 2 hours at a time. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So I could go live like 9 times before I'm supposed to have to recharge it, which is great. And the less you have to charge batteries, the longer they last too. So I suggest use it. You know, we do that with our phones, I think. I know I'm guilty of it, so I kind of shouldn't say, but every time I'm near a charger, I plug my phone. I should just let it get low and then charge it, right? But we're always like, I gotta have power in my phone. I don't want to lose any of that. So that's the Holly Lane Lark 150 wireless. Hoping that should be here soon, I would think. So very excited for that. Now the Blue Yeti X Professional, that is you know, the latest from Blue, and I believe it's replacing the regular Blue Yeti. And the Blue Yeti, as you saw earlier, is if you were here, is it's on sale right now for $115. Because like I said, I think they're getting ready for the Blue Yeti X to take over, which is totally understandable. Another Amazon's choice at $169, the Blue Yeti X Professional is a condenser USB microphone. It does have high-res metering. This has metering built into it. Excuse me, it also has software that comes along with it, so you can set your own presets and change things around. Excuse me. It also has a lot of presets, so if you're not sure what you're doing, you just go, oh, I want it for this, this, or this, and it'll set things up for you. So the Blue Yeti X Professional, the latest and greatest from Blue. It's got 4 different audio patterns, same as the, it's basically the Blue Yeti, but enhanced. It's got the RGB lights in it for metering. You can change those colors to suit your brand, right? Still has the 4 audio patterns, but instead of 3 cardioid, it has 4. So it's really slick. I want to get it, but I want. I mean, I have my microphone, my Blue Yeti, and it works fantastic for my purpose. So maybe down the road for Christmas, right? Put it on my Amazon wish list. Prime deals will be coming up in June. It's June 1st today, so thanks for being here and saying hello in the chat. And do me a favor, hover over and click that follow button for me so you can help me reach my goal of 2,000 followers, right? And the more followers I can get, the more people I can help. And how do I help people? By educating them on these products and by hopefully giving them a good deal and getting great value for your money here as well, right? So the Blue Yeti X Professional is definitely on my list for Christmas. We'll see if the kids are listening, right? Father's Day is coming up. June also means Amazon Prime deals. Don't know when that is yet. There's been some talk of certain days, but I can't really say, and I honestly don't know. But it does happen in June, so keep an eye out for that. And Father's Day is coming up as well, right? And I tell my kids who are, 21, 12, I do expect a good present. Yeah, get me a tie, but I want something good. So hopefully they were listening to that as well, all right? All right, let's see. The other thing I wanted to check on, I mentioned this morning. Yep, still on sale. Still on sale. Featured now the Apple AirPods Pro, 21% off right now. I'm actually thinking of getting a pair. Need want. I have my Apple AirPods. They work great. But these have some more features that I like transparency mode. Kind of like a built-in hearing aid, quite honestly. But 21% off. Apple doesn't put stuff on sale too often, so this is a good opportunity to take advantage of that. Very good. Oops. Go that. All right, well, that's it for the morning edition. Now coming into the afternoon, I'm going to take a little bit of break. I'll be back around 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk about some two-way radios, and we'll review some of the other stuff that we went through as well. So if you haven't already and you like me and you like what you're hearing and seeing, please click the follow button so you get notified every time I go live, which is 4 days a week, twice a day. So 8 times a week, you'll know when I'm live, and you won't miss out on any deals. And the occasional bonus broadcast on the weekends. A week and a half ago, Jason and I got out and flew the drone right into the live stream. So we'll be doing more of that cool stuff. So I hope you'll join us for that, right? So until next time, thank you so much for being here. Stay safe and happy shopping, everybody. Bye for now.